Now, a big hello to everybody. So big wave at the camera now. We're going to start. There'll be lots of you joining in a minute. So give us a nice big wave. Now, hopefully, you've got your story sacks ready. I've got my story sack here. If you've got your story sack ready, do show us at the camera like this. If you haven't got your story sack ready, then we're going to use our imagination, okay, today. So a little bit of etiquette around Zoom for those of you that haven't used it before. Thank you so much for coming back with us here live at Water Babies today. There's the speaker view at the top, and on that one you'll be able to see me and just me on camera. If you want to see each other, then you can click grid view and you'll be able to see that as well. If you want to see me and only me, then there's 3 little dots next to my picture, and if you click those 3 little dots, then it will pin my video and you'll be able to see me the whole time. Sometimes it's quite nice for little ones to be able to see each other and themselves, so do make sure you kind of play around with those so that they can join along. If you don't want to have your camera on, that's absolutely fine. You can join in anyway. We've muted all of your microphones, so you don't have to worry about being noisy. You can be as noisy as you want to be, which is what we love. The noisier, the better. We are recording this session, but that's just so that lots of our water babies that can't make it today and lots of people can watch it back on our website later. Okay, so before we begin, I think we should start with a fishy warm-up. Okay, so let me get some music ready and we're going to be a fish. Can you put your hands together for me like this? Put those hands together and we're going to swim forwards and back and forwards and back and forwards and back. Now we're going to go to the side, 2 fishes this time, to the side and the other side, 2 fishes to the other side, okay, and 2 fishes forward, look at that, all the way forward, and bring them back, 2 fishes, bring it back. Now we're going to take our jellyfish and we're going to go round with our jellyfish, all the way round, and all the way back round the other way, like this, and jellyfish forward, and jellyfish back, and forward, and now we're going to go under the sea. Here we go, under we go, and again, under the sea, and we're going to be starfish. Ready? Here we go, and starfish, there, and starfish. Just like that. Starfish. And starfish. Well done, everybody. Give yourself a nice big clap. Can you give yourself a clap? Well done. I can see lots of you there giving yourself a clap. So, we're going to talk about our crafty chompalomp today. And I've got my bottlefish friend to help me. Can you see the different colours? Orange, blue, orange. A bottlefish friend here, and our bottlefish friend makes nice loud sounds. And I'm going to put my fish just to the side here so that you guys can see. So, if you were here last time, you'll remember what a chompalomp looks like. But if you weren't here, we're going to tell you. So, I can see Luna there. Luna, can you give me a big wave? Can you give me a big wave to the camera? Boys and girls, if you were here last time, can you, and Jasmine, nice big wave, Jasmine. If you were here last time, can you help me tell the other boys and girls what a chompalomp looks like? I think they have snuggly fur. Can you do snuggly fur? Like this? Yes, and can you do frumpily faces? Frumpily faces, like that. And they have broccoli feet. Now, when we talk about feet, we have to do kick, 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 like we do in our lessons. Can you do kick, kick, kick? Like this. Kick, 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 kick. I can't stretch my legs here, but make sure you stretch your leg. Kick, 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 kick for everyone. Look at all that. That's amazing. Some of you still joining. If you've just joined us, we haven't started the story yet. So just do kick, kick, kick for us, like our chompalomp. Amazing. Now, before we start our chompalomp story, we need to make sure we're sitting comfortably. So give me a nice big stretch up. Nice big stretch up. And all the way down. And all the way up. And all the way down. Nice deep breath in. Ready for our story. So if you've got your story sack, make sure you've got it ready because we're going to need it in a little bit. So this story was written by my friend Simon. Chompalomps are creatures that not everyone can see. You need imagination to give them life and set them free. They're rather large and furry, and they have a lovely smell. Can you show me rather large? Can you stretch your arms? They're rather large. I can see those stretched arms. Well done, Jasmine. Look at those arms. I can see lots of you stretching. Nice big stretched arms. And they have a lovely smell. And they're always pleased to see you and have a funny tale to tell. Chompalomps have interests, things they like to do. If you listen to this story, I'll share one of them with you. They love to gather bits and bobs. That's always how they start. And they put them all together to make a piece of art. Look at that. And that, boys and girls, is what we're going to be collecting today to make a bottle fish. All of your bits. So, in fact, I'll tell you what, we could give the game a try. It's so much fun to make things. I bet the time would fly. Now, I've got my bag here and I'm going to get my bits all out and pop them on the floor now. So I'm going to take everything out that I've got and I'm going to pop it on the floor. Can you do the same? Can you put all of your stuff from your story sack on the floor in front of you? And if you haven't got it, we're going to imagine today in our heads all of the things we're going to talk about. So let's pop it all out on the floor in front of us so we can see it in a nice, neat row. That's amazing. I can see lots of you popping your stuff out of your bag. Give me a big thumbs up when you've got all of your stuff out of your bag. Look at that. I can see lots of you doing that. Well done. Big thumbs up. Yes, that's amazing. Just a note before we start about the right way to be crafty. We must ask before we take things, or we might be seen as nasty. Don't dive in the rubbish, just ask your mum or dad. Make sure those things you use are clean and don't smell bad. Can you do a smell like this? Can you do a smelly noise? Smelly action, just like this. Yes, well done. The first thing on our list is a bottle made of plastic. We need it to be clear, and if it's big, that's just fantastic. Can you show me big? If you've got your clear bottle, can you hold it up to the camera for me? Have you got, I can see that clear bottle there. Look at that, that's amazing. Now, I've forgotten my bottle. I've got to go and get it. So while you're holding your bottles up, I'm going to take you with me. Let's take you with me to where my bottle is because I've forgotten to get mine ready. Let's show you, I'm in my kitchen. Can you show me your bottles like mine? Can you show me? Wow, look at all of those bottles. And I've got 2 bottles here. I've got a big bottle and a medium-sized bottle. And this reminds me of a song. Now, I think our friends at Water Babies are going to put the lyrics on the screen for you to our song. And I'll just let them do that now. Amazing. Thanks, guys. So, we're going to sing our favourite song, 2 green bottles. So, 2 green bottles sitting on the wall. 2 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if 1 green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 1 green bottle sitting on the wall. Should we do the next verse? 1 green bottle sitting on the wall. 1 green bottle sitting on the wall. And if 1 green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be no green bottle sitting on the wall. Now, this reminds me of our Water Babies version, which is quite similar. Can you sing it with me? Now, this is two water babies. Let's sing this all together. And teachers, if you're out there, I want to hear you singing as well. So there's water babies, Deb's there. I can see her. Give me a wave, water babies, Debbie. She's going to help me sing this one. So here we go. Two water babies sitting on the wall. Two water babies sitting on the wall. And if one water baby should accidentally fall, splash! Can you do a big splash sound with me? Splash! And one more, splash! There'll be one water baby sitting on the wall. And again, one water baby sitting on the wall. One water baby sitting on the wall. And if one water baby should accidentally fall, splash! Can you do a big splash? Splash! And one more, splash! There'll be no water baby sitting on the wall. Well done, everybody. Big round of applause. Can we do a big hip, hip, hooray like we do in our lessons? Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Well done, everyone. Give yourself a big clap. Shall we now get back to our story? Now, if we look around the kitchen, we'll find some things to use. You don't need everything I list. Feel free to pick and choose. Grab lentils if you have them. They make a lovely noise. Now, let me go and get them. I might not have some lentils, but I've got some rice here. They make an amazing noise. And I've got some pasta like that. Now, if you've got it in a pot, can you give it a nice big shake for me? Nice big shake. And if you haven't got it in front of you, just imagine what they look like. My rice here is really small. Look at that. Like that. And it's tiny bits like that. Really small bits. And they make a really lovely noise. And kitchen foil is also good for making art and toys. Now I've got some kitchen foil here. Have you got kitchen foil? Can you show me? Oh, I can see it all in the cameras. Well done, lots of you with your kitchen foil. Like that. Well done, Luna, I can see your kitchen foil. Can you show me your kitchen foil like this? And what we're going to do now is we're going to screw it up in a ball like that. Can you screw up your kitchen foil? Well done. And can you make it into a ball like we use in our water babies lessons? Nice round ball. And it makes a scratchy noise. Can you show us? Scratchy noise like this. A scratchy noise, yes. And now it's got really small. If you have an empty cereal box, we could definitely use it. You're doing great. We've nearly got our CHOMPALOMP craft kit. Give me a thumbs up because we've nearly got our craft kit. And I've got 2 boxes here. One of them are my cornflakes that I have in for breakfast in the morning. What do you have for breakfast in the morning? Can you tell me? Can you shout out what you have for breakfast in the morning? Did you have toast? Or did you have cereal? Toast. Lots of you are saying toast. Some of you are saying Weetabix. Look at that. I like Weetabix too. It's nice, yummy breakfast. So, we need to add some paper, but it could be any kind. Coloured, plain or newspaper, anything that you find. Now, my newspaper is back in my story corner, so I'm going to take you back over to my story corner, like this, and I'm going to show you my paper that I've got. Let's make sure we can see you all, like this. That's brilliant. And I've got orange paper. What paper have you got? Can you show me what paper you've got? I can see lots of different types of paper there. And when, oh, look at that. I can see a rainbow picture. I can see some blue paper. Wow, and an envelope. Look at the newspaper. If you've got newspaper, can you stretch it up in the air? Stretch it up if you've got newspaper. And if you've got colourful paper, show it to me like this. Give it a wiggle. I can see lots of coloured paper. What colour paper have you got? Can you, after 3, tell me what paper you've got, what colour it is? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I can see. Wow, lots of different colours. Brightly coloured bits and bobs or shiny odds and ends. All these things will bring a smile to our Chompalomp friends. Now, my shiny, colourful bits and bobs, I've got a card that my friend sent me, which is a rainbow card. Can you show me your brightly coloured things? Can you show me your brightly coloured things? Look at that, I can see some green, I can see some shiny things, and I've got some ribbon here as well. Look at all those bright coloured things that you've got. That is amazing. I can see some fruit as well. That's really clever. That's brightly coloured. I can see some blue tissue paper. You're going to make amazing crafts with that. And I've got some dotty paper. Now, this is like our fishy friend, Dotty, as well. And it makes a scratchy noise. Again, look at that. Someone else has got some ribbon as well. Let's hold our ribbon up. Hold up your brightly coloured things to the camera. Oh, well done. Hunt around for sticky tape. We'll be needing that. And then, so let me get my sticky tape here. And it's round. Have you got sticky tape as well? Yes, look at that sticky tape. It's like a water baby's ball, isn't it? Round like a ball. Can you see that? Wow, your sticky tape. And then see if you can grab yourself a felt tip or a pen. I've got a pen here. Oh, look at that. I think that's all we need. We have enough to get it done. Crafting like a Chompalomp is going to be such fun. Can you say the word fun? Fun, like that. Now, I'm going to read the story one more time, and this time I'm going to ask you to hold up your things to the camera when you've got them. Yes? Let's do that. So I'm going to go and grab my story because I've left it in the kitchen. Sorry, grown-ups. Let me grab the story here, and we are going to say the story all again together. Okay, so are you sitting comfortably? Big thumbs up if you're sitting comfortably. Yes, and we'll begin. And this time, I want you to hold up the items and show them to me as I say them. Chompalomps are creatures that not everyone can see. You need imagination and life to set them free. They're rather large and furry, and they have a lovely smell. And they're always pleased to see you and have a funny tale to tell. Chompalomps have interests, things they like to do. If you listen to this story, I'll share one of them with you. They love to gather bits and bobs. That's always how they start. And they put them all together to make a piece of art. In fact, I'll tell you what, we could give the game a try. It's so much fun to make things. I bet the time would fly. Just a note before we start about the right way to be crafty. We must ask before we take things. We might be seen as nasty. Don't dive in the rubbish. Just ask your mum or dad. Make sure those things you use are clean and don't smell bad. The first thing on our list is a bottle made of plastic. Let's see your bottles. Can we see your bottles? I can see them. We need it to be clear, and if it's big, that's just fantastic. JJ, I can see your bottle there. Nice green bottle. Perfect for our song. If we look around the kitchen, we will find some things to use. You don't need everything I list. Feel free to pick and choose. Grab lentils if you have them. They make a lovely noise. Can you grab them for your noisy lentils, all right? And kitchen foil is also good for making art and toys. Show me your kitchen foil. If you have an empty cereal box, we could definitely use it. You're doing great. We've nearly got our Chompalomp craft kit. We need to add some paper, but it could be any kind. Coloured, plain or newspaper, just anything that you find. Brightly coloured bits and bobs or shiny odds and ends. All these things will bring a smile to our CHOMPALOMP friends. You're doing so well recognising your things. Hunt around for sticky tape. We'll be needing that and then. See if you can grab yourself a felt tip or a pen. I think that's all we need. We have enough to get it done. Crafting like a CHOMPALOMP is going to be such fun. If there's something that you feel we've missed, like paint or glue or sponge, get creative with it. Go ahead and take the plunge. I always love collecting, but my favourite is the next part. Next, we'll get creative and craft ourselves some art. Well done, everyone. You've done amazing today. Can you give yourself a big clap? And grown-ups, if you go onto our Water Babies website, you can see how to make a bottle fish. There's a video on there, and later on we'll pop in the chat the link for you to go onto the website and make your very own noisy bottle fish. Now, before we go, I think we should sing one more song, and this time it's another Water Baby song from your lesson called Chase That Fishy. Now, our friends at Water Babies, I think, are going to put the lyrics on the screen for us again. Let's have a little look. Yes. Big thank you to my friend Katie at Water Babies for doing that for me. Now, let's do Chase That Fishy. Are you ready? Big thumbs up to sing. Yes. Chase that fishy, reach out long, catch it with your left hand, catch it with your right hand, swim along. Now we're going to do it again, and now you know the actions, we'll do it all the way through. Chase that fishy, reach out long, catch it with your left hand, catch it with your right hand, swim along, and again. Chase that fishy, reach out long, catch it with your left hand, catch it with your right hand, swim along. Well done, everyone. Let's do a big hip hip hooray. Ready? Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! And again, hip hip hooray! You've all done amazingly well today. And in the chat, we're going to put our crafting video so that you can go and make a bottle fish with all of the crafts that you've collected today. Grown-ups, you can also find these on my Instagram. If you follow me at Water Babies Will, or you head over to the Water Babies website, you'll be able to find this craft activity, which is really great because it's got lots of different textures, colours, and of course, sounds in there for our little ones. So thank you for joining us again today for me, another Water Babies Create session with story time. There's lots of crafts and arts for you to do with me on our Water Babies website, on our Boredom Busters page, so do make sure that you check it out. Tomorrow we are back again live. Tori is back with us and she's going to be doing some tips in the shower, so be sure to join us there. But before we go today, can you give us a big wave to the camera? Nice big wave to say goodbye. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye now. See you later.